about it. Ian Garry, I remember when I met you, dude. It was in New York. But I remember thinking to myself, there ain't something right about that girl. There's something about that woman that ain't fucking right. The way she walked, the way she looked, the way she talked, I knew it. Now I'm finding out you're 26, she's fucking 40, the ex-fucking husband lives with you, you took the last name. Motherfucker, she wrote a book on how to be a wag. I didn't even know what a wag was until now, dude. Oh my God. This shit ain't right, dude. She's a succubus. You gotta run away, bro. Hot girls are a dime a dozen.
What's going on, everybody? Guys, as you might have just saw in that clip, Sean Strickland, being typical Sean Strickland, went on a massive rant talking about Layla Machado, Ian Garry's wife, and basically, you know, how much of an evil woman she is. Now, I'm not gonna lie with you guys, ever since I dropped my video on why Ian Garry is the most annoying UFC fighter, not even a day later, you know, Ian Garry, being typical drama boy, gets caught in a lot more drama, and it's basically all started because of his wife. This guy is an idiot. Not only that, guys, but we're also gonna cover some allegations, some crazy rumors that are involving Johnny Walker in today's videos, guys. But yeah, it's very crazy with Johnny Walker. I don't know if this is true or not, but we're gonna cover it in today's video, guys. Before we get into it, man, as always, smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, subscribe as it helps spread the algorithm. Sean Strickland exposes Ian Garry. So as you guys can see in this picture here, Ian Machado Garry and his wife, Jao Lee's wife, so I had to say that, but anyways, these guys are talking to each other, and pretty much Layla Machado out of nowhere asks Ian Garry, you know, about doubters and haters online that are talking shit, and Ian Garry, you know, obviously a typical Ian Garry response, he says, you know, don't fucking bring it up to me, yeah? It drains me when you talk about, like, come on, bro, like, you can do better than that. But anyways, I'm gonna play the clip for you guys in 2 seconds, but yeah, really, apparently, you know, Ian Garry called someone on the internet a fat wanker, and a lot of people have been thinking that it is the MMA guru, which I think it might be, but it might not be. But I'm gonna play the clip for you guys.
Because then it drains me about it, because true. No, don't bring it up to me. I don't want.
Okay, all I'm gonna say is, guys, you know, if you look at the way that Layla Machado looks at Ian Garry, you know, she is she's an evil woman, bro. You cannot tell me otherwise. Like, bro, you have to be smart enough to realize something like this, fam.
But if it's some fat wanker with a beard talking about something, I'm gonna end up running.
So as you guys just saw, that was Ian Garry talking about the MMA guru pretty much. You know, obviously he was not going to budge and say the name because it would have literally just ruined everything. But pretty much after that, you know what I mean, Ian Garry starts going on a bit of a rant, and one of the things that he says to his wife is, yeah, you know, if you were a wag, if you were any of one of these things, you know, I'd have to have a sit down with you and have a proper discussion. So I'm going to let the clip play and we're going to figure it out after.
Controlling, manipulative. If you had control of my funds, if you were so controlling that I didn't have a choice, if you were a wag, if you had any of these things.
Guys, I just want to give you a spoiler, but she wrote the goddamn book, bro. Bruh. She wrote the book on how to be a wag, Ian Garry. How the fuck do you not see this, bro? She is the creator of a wag, fam. You just said if you were a wag, if you were any of these things, I'd have to sit down and discuss it. She's a fucking wag, dude. She's the creator of the wag, fam. How do you not see this, Ian Garry? I'm praying for you, bro. Guys, just when you thought that was the end of Ian Garry and his drama with his wife, it's only going to get worse from here, folks. Pretty much, like you guys saw at the start of the video, Sean Strickland went on a massive rant about Ian Garry and his wife, you know, pleading to Ian Garry to, you know, save himself. And pretty much, you know, Ian Garry and his wife haven't, you know, really taken into consideration of what Sean Strickland said. And they are supposedly trying to sue Sean Strickland. Now, guys, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know how they're going to be able to sue Sean Strickland when everything Sean has said is factual evidence, okay? The fact that Layla Machado is a wag, the fact that Ian Garry's 26 and she's 40 years old, and there's some major red flags there. Sean Strickland said nothing but absolute facts, so there's no way they can sue Sean Strickland. This is an incredibly soy move from both people, but hey, all I'm going to say is this is a common W for Sean Strickland, man. And I'm going to show you a tweet that Sean Strickland just said. Does Sean Strickland, guys, coming out with a based tweet as always. He pretty much said to Ian Garry, you put a man's mugshot on a t-shirt to shame him, and then you say you're going to sue me. Learn how to be a fucking man. Were you born without a ballsack, or did your wife remove them? Coward. Utter fucking coward. Guys, this is an absolute classic from Sean Strickland. What a tweet. And he's not wrong at all. You cannot charge Sean Strickland for speaking facts, alright? Everything that Sean Strickland has said is factual evidence. There's nothing that he said that's going to get him put on a lawsuit, and that's absolute facts. Now, guys, I think Ian Garry should be charged with defamation and harassment, and I'm going to tell you guys why. In my last video about Ian Garry, I covered how He made a fucking t-shirt that had Jeff Neal's mugshot on it, okay? Jeff Neal's mugshot. And not only started wearing it around the places, but started selling them online to people, which I think is defamation at its finest and complete harassment. And guys, are we going to talk about what he did to Neil Magny in his last fight? The definition of defamation, bro. Look, guys, I really don't even want to talk about Ian Garry anymore, so we're going to move on to Johnny Walker, but yeah, I do believe that Ian Garry should be charged with some sort of defamation, harassment type charge. Like, look what he did to Jeff Neal with the mugshot, selling the t-shirts of Jeff Neal's mugshot. And at his last fight with Neil Magny, he tried to claim that Neil Magny was a parent abuser, a child abuser, someone that bashes his kids. And I can't agree with that at all, So I really do believe Ian Garry should be held accountable, for trying to make Neil Magny look like a bad guy. It's bullshit, bro. The fact that they're trying to sue Sean Strickland for, Sean spitting factual evidence while, Ian Garry has literally done what the definition of defamation is. It really disgusts me. But guys, before we move on, I want to play one more clip of Ian Garry's wife, and you guys let me know what you think of her, because it's not very good.
I'm one of those girls who's terrible at being single. That's the first thing. I end up in a relationship when I didn't want to, right? This was meant to be a one-night stand. That's not very well at all, right? This was meant to be a one-night stand. That was the agreement. We've never left.
Praise the Lord, guys. We get to move on from talking about Ian Garry. I was about to have a brain aneurysm if I had to say one more thing about that guy, but we are going to move on to Johnny Walker, guys, and we're going to talk about the allegations, the accusations, the rumors, everything that's going on with Johnny Walker right now. So pretty much, I just saw a video of him today arguing with this woman, maybe, possibly, I'm not too sure, but she might have been underage, and basically, this woman was having a go at Johnny Walker, basically arguing with Johnny Walker, saying, you're a cheater, you cheated on your wife, just a bunch of stupid shit. I'm gonna play the clip for you guys.
Whole family.
Okay, good luck.
I'm gonna send it to your wife, and your wife's gonna know that you cheated on her.
She saw, read everything, she don't care.
Well, I'm just gonna text her again and again and again until she sees it.
So, listen,
because you blocked her.
She saw it. So get a life.
You blocked me on her phone.
Get a job.
On her phone.
Listen, get a job.
I have
get
all
a
the
life.
things you can text me on that.
And try to be happy. And
no, do what you want.
Try to have your own life and be happy.
Anyone can text me and let's get it.
Do the best for yourself, okay? And I hope you have a better life. If you're sad, if you're in depression, if you're sad, if you know. Like, have a good life, like, work harder.
But you don't have a good life because you cheated on your wife. You cheated on your wife.
So pretty much, guys, as you just saw in the video, then this woman was accusing, or this underage woman was accusing Johnny Walker of cheating on his wife with her. And I don't know, the whole thing is just crazy. Apparently this happened a couple years ago, like I said, so I don't know why it's being brought up all of a sudden, you know what I mean? I have no clue why, but I do have a couple screenshots. Apparently, this is Johnny Walker's Snapchat account, guys. Apparently, this is the messages he sent to the underage woman. There's a photo of his abs. There you go. Basically, all this stuff that I found on Twitter, I was able to take screenshots of it. And apparently, this is the girl that Johnny Walker was talking to.
Bruh.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't want to judge anyone, but she is absolutely clapped. And if Johnny Walker, really was cheating on his wife, talking to a woman like this, then that is a major L for Johnny Walker. I'm sorry, but I don't know what bro was thinking. But yeah, man, I just want to ask you guys, do you guys think this is true? Do you guys think this is false? Let me know. The evidence is kind of clear, but it's concerning, man. There's evidence. Now, guys, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to keep it short and, simple, talking about the Johnny Walker situation. These accusations, these allegations, they're very serious. So I got to be careful what I say, to be honest with you guys. But let me know what you think about the whole situation, man, whether Johnny Walker is guilty or not. I'm going to have to say, guys, I do feel like Johnny Walker is low-key a bit guilty. There's a lot of people saying that he's not guilty, you know what I mean? It's not even him that, was doing this whole thing, but the evidence is kind of there, and it all kind of adds up at the end of the day. So, guys, just let me know. Like, I'm a bit fucking worried myself, and I pray, Johnny Walker gets cleared of all these things, because he's a cool guy, man, and, I'd hate for this shit to happen to him. But, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in, bro. You guys are the real MVPs of this channel. Make sure you go ahead, smash that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Leave me a comment, as always. I'll get back to anyone, and I appreciate you all, man. Thank you so much. We are on this journey to exposing Ian Garry, the fraud. Take care, guys. Peace.